Hi, I'm Kayla Kaiser, and now I'm able to make this testimony video. Along the way, by the time I was 22 years old, I finally really accepted Christ. Now, before what year, I did attend church since a childhood, since I was 4 years old. But anyway, finally getting to really accepting Christ when I was 22 years old and such. Things were going rough at home and stuff like that. And luckily not as much by my husband, it was by my father-in-law, by my dad. So anyway, since here and such along the way, a girlfriend of mine, Wada Sousa, asking me, she's married now, I don't know her last name now, but anyway, maiden name Sousa, and I did go to church with her for a minute, and when I went there, surprisingly, when I went there, she had along the way told me that what mishap she had at church and stuff like that. And then when I went to church, I ended up accepting Christ after I kind of blew up at everybody a little bit. And luckily, about a good 3 weeks later, that I really hooked into going to church and stuff like that, and things were good and stuff. And after really accepting Christ, it was along the way 2010 all over, and when it came to a whole lot of the recession going on and everybody having the hardest time finding a job and stuff. And along the way here, while luckily enough here that I found a job, I eventually, this happened a whole week here of what I thought happened here, that on Facebook, I sent a message out to 96 people all at once. And it was pretty much a group of conversation. And what had happened is that a whole argument happened for a whole week here. And by the time I made just enough here, yeah, this is my husband. So anyway, enough here, I went to check. And what was going on Facebook, and a whole afternoon, a whole day here actually. I missed a whole day of work just to find out what happened here. And shortly after that, it was within the next couple of days here, I got fired from work. And then all of a sudden, I became homeless. So anyway, that was going on here. And then a whole lot of mishaps was going on. And I thought that was worse than what it was until years later here recently, these last, 5 years ago, that I started finding out that it was entirely the other way around, as can be. And luckily that things have really got better. A lot of forgiveness had to happen at home, and that's how Jesus really blessed us with forgiveness going on here at home. And it happened quite nice and stuff like that, as can be. We have been all been finally at peace here when it comes to that. And well, luckily that we have a nicer place to live here and such. And even though it happened what miscommunication, whether this is a safe part of town or not, but other than that, we have been doing pretty good and getting better and stuff like that. So, but even though it just seemed sometimes that way, that accepting Christ was, well, trust issues sometimes over, really trusting Jesus. But luckily, no matter what, Jesus is always the way. And sometimes it happened easier said than done, but it truly has been the way. It really has. But anyway, thank you for listening to this testimony, and I hope everybody has a great day. And well, anyway, that God bless you.